And good evening, everybody. Spenventure's here, back in the man cave in my bedroom. And so we are here, not on another Spenventure, just for another story time with Spenventures. And today's story is coming from, of course, the book Haunted Florida. I had discussed a story a couple nights ago on Sunday evening about the skunk ape, which is the cousin of, and relatively similar to Bigfoot, Sasquatch, and the cousin, the Yeti. And so, today's story comes from, yes, a Haunted Florida book. However, it is the shadowy specter on the Sunshine Skyway Bridge. Now, the Sunshine Skyway Bridge is not too far from my house. It is literally about 20 minutes away from my house. My dad travels it every day to and from work over in Gulfport, Florida, which is about a 30 to 40-minute drive from here. And so we are going to be looking, reading, and learning about the shadowy specter on the Sunshine Skyway Bridge that connects the viaduct from St. Petersburg to Hillsborough County and, what's the name of the town? Just slipped my mind. But it is on that, on the bridge, on the Sunshine Skyway Bridge. So on the morning of May 9th, 1980, kind of most folks dread going to work in. The skies were gray, patches of fog dotted the Tampa Bay area. Showers spattered water on weary motorists. On the long Sunshine Skyway Bridge, motorists poked through the fog. The bridge had first been constructed as a 4-mile ribbon connecting Pinellas and Manatee counties. So there's the answer. Connecting Pinellas County and Manatee County. Bypassing Hillsborough County. Original bridge was built for $22 million and opened on September 6, 1954. As the area grew, it became obvious the bridge was inadequate, and in 1971, a second span was opened and it cost $25 million and was used for southbound traffic. The original bridge was adapted for northbound travel, giving the bridge side-by-side spans. The big bridge was a born for traffic, but also attracted another element of Tampa Bay society, the depressed. The bridge seemed to draw those who contemplated or attempted suicide like a magnet, and as a result, it perhaps even had its own ghost. Oh dear. So the shadowy image of a slender young woman with long hair, believed to be a hitchhiker who crawled over the railing and plunged to her death, was sometimes reported walking along the side of the bridge. On that fateful morning in May of 1980, harbor pilot John LaRoe had boarded the 608-foot Summit Venture in the Gulf of Mexico about 6:25 a.m., with a trainee pilot taking over control of the ship from Captain Hussein Louis. Big Tan vessel was riding high in the water as it headed towards the port of Tampa to take on a load of phosphate bound for Asia. As LaRoe guided the vessel toward a dogleg in the ship channel, weather conditions in the bay deteriorated quickly. A squall blew in as the ship inched forward. The Summit Venture, hard to control because it was riding so high in the water, rammed into one of the pilings for the southbound lanes of the bridge, knocking 1,200 feet of the bridge into the Tampa Bay. A bus pickup truck and 6 cars fell 150 feet, sending 35 victims to their death. Oh boy, one person survived. Just after 7:38 a.m., a radio transmission from the road crackled in the St. Petersburg Coast Guard office. The Skyway Bridge is down. It's a Mayday situation. 2 days after the tragedy, the old 1954 span was converted back into a two-way thoroughfare, and traffic began crossing the bay again. Not long after the wreckage was cleared, though, planning began for a new Sunshine Skyway Bridge. The apparition of the depressed young woman was no longer reported. The dramatic 5.5-mile, $244 million Bob Graham Sunshine Skyway Bridge opened on April 30th, 1987, serving as the I-275 and US 19 from St. Petersburg to Teresina. Among the amenities on the new bridge were crisis phones for those considering suicide, and 24-hour patrols kept a wary eye for the forlorn and depressed. Parts of the old bridge remain and are using as fishing piers. The main span of the old 1954 bridge was demolished in 1993. I was 1 year old. And sometime thereafter, reports began again about the shadowy figure of a lean young woman with blonde hair, seen walking along the side of the bridge and then simply vanishing. So about the Sunshine Skyway Bridge, there was an old bridge from 1954, and then a second span in 1971, and it just stretched across the Tampa Bay, connecting Pinellas and Manatee counties. And somehow a boat, it was just an odd morning, and a ship that was coming across into the channel of the bay, coming out of the port of Tampa, and just hit the bridge, and part of the bridge just fell down into the bay. And so now the new Sunshine Skyway Bridge is very elevated in it, and we don't have big ships that come through it because there's no drawbridge on it. It's just a normal bridge, and so smaller boats that are in the bay will go through the bridge pillars and can easily maneuver back and forth. And so, I guess sometimes you can hear, or sometimes you can see a shadowy figure walking up and down the bridge at night of a lean young woman with blonde hair, and then just vanishing away. So that is the story for tonight. We will look for the next, our next story will be more, we'll try not to make it, that wasn't that long of a story, but we will look at the Sun Coast portion, which is Tampa, St. Pete, Clearwater, Fort Myers, Gulf of Mexico, because that's my region where I live in, and so that's what the Sunshine Skyway Bridge just so happens has a ghost on it, which is exciting. Our next story will be the ghost who won't check out. Look forward to that on the next Spenventure tomorrow night as we go on. See you on the next Spenventure.